We now have all the pieces. Joey, hey, we cooked it up, man. Come on, check this out. What's up, everybody? badassgamez. Welcome back to Tomb Raider 6, The Angel of Darkness. And in the last video, we went through all the season halls. We put all the pieces into the thing. We did it completely flawlessly, 0 deaths, so you should check that video out. It's pretty amazing. And, Joey isn't too impressed with what we've done, though. He's still kind of like, yeah, you need to show me more. So we're going to do some more. What we need to do is we need to stand on one of these tiles here to open up a set of doors. And this time what you want to do, if you want all items, you want to stand on the earth and on the earth symbol. But what you want to do is you want to go to any of them and you want to pull the wrong lever, any of the wrong levers, and it's going to drop you down in the basement. Now if you choose the earth one, then you will find some SMGAmmo here. It's for Viper SMG, and we're going to get that later, but I don't think I'll be using it, and I'll explain why when we get there. There was nothing on the other side. Let's just get through this loading screen and then go back after we slide off the cliff to pick up some shotgun shells. And then over here to the right there's a rolly thing. We'll avoid the rolly thing, just jump over here. It's going to start coming at you. Now be careful of these spikes that are coming out from the wall. Just kind of avoid them and the rolly thing that's coming at you. Now take a detour here to the left to pick up some SMG ammo. That's at the other end of one of the if you would have chose like a different symbol, then you would have fell down like in a different spot like this one. Okay, there's the rolly thing. Let it go by. If you didn't see it, then you should probably wait for it, and or maybe it already went by, but make sure you go behind that thing and come to the door here, and then this is going to lead down to the valve puzzle, I guess is what it would be. And we're going to supply some power to some of this stuff, some of this ancient tomb stuff. So pull this lever, and we're going to go in here and do that. Okay, so basically what we have is a machine that we need to turn on, and there are 4 valves that we need to turn. One of them is over here to the left, by the way. This is the air valve. It's going to turn the air on. And then there's also earth and water and fire. Now the fire valve will not be accessible until you finish all the other 3 valves. So the fire valve is, you can actually see it if we go right down here. I look to work. Well, you see that big gray pipe, and then underneath it you see the sign hanging, and then you see the valve. It's closed by a gate. We have to open that gate by turning the other 3 valves. The reason why is because they want you to be at that point when you actually activate this machine, so you have to dodge a bunch of stuff. We can run and jump over to the center ring here, and we're going to want to do that, and then turn over here to the left, and then find this chain to jump and grab, and then traverse all the way to the other side. Okay, fall off here and then turn to the left. There's a ladder for you that's going to take you up to the water valve. Alright, so let's do some plumbing. Turn the water on. And now we have 1 valve left. And also, there is 1 pickup in this area that we're going to go get here in a second. Probably as soon as I get down toward the bottom. But basically for now we want to make our way back to the center part of this machine. And then what we want to do is we don't want to fall off here. We want to come over here to the left and then fall off backwards on this thing. Fall and grab this ledge and pull yourself up. Okay, and then now we can go and get the earth symbol. Here's the chain. That's why I went to the left, because I'd be closer to it. We can swing on this chain all the way to the other side. And then up there, we're going to turn the earth valve. And that would be the last of the 3 valves that we need to turn to get access to the fire valve. Now in order to get off this ladder, what you want to do is you want to find where the the prongs in the ladder are darker and not less, or basically they are less red than the ones above them. And then put your hands on that prong and then jump backwards and she'll land just fine. Or you can put your feet toward the end of the, at the bottom of the decorated gate back there. That usually seems to work too if you think of it that way. Okay, if you climb to the top here, we'll then find another valve, the last one that we need to turn. So let's crank this thing, turn the earth on, which doesn't really make much sense. And then we can fall off this thing. And make our way, just make our way back to the center. We're gonna want to get some items, or at least an item as well, before we turn the earth valve, or the fire valve, I'm sorry. The reason why we don't want to turn the fire valve just yet is because this machine turns on, you see these cogs and everything floating around here. Oh, looks like Joey's friend's down there trying to tax on my gig. Guess I'll have to try to avoid that. Well, those cogs will start turning, and then a weapon like blades and stuff are going to start spinning and trying to smack you in the face. Uh-oh, she won't... There we go. Strange, I don't know why she wouldn't grab that. Alright, later, Joey's friend. Now let's climb this thing up to the second level. There's no way to access the third level from the second level of the center of this machine, so... but you can access the second from the third, so that's good. Come over here to this sign where the fire valve is, and let's activate this thing. And now this machine is going to turn on. Alright, so let's fall off backwards of this thing. We want to get down as soon as possible, but as soon as we hit the ground, we're pretty much safe. None of these blades are going to hit you if you stand here. Just kind of run straight away from the machine, then turn to the left and climb this ladder, and you shouldn't get even touched by any of those blades. Alright, just keep climbing. You gotta go on the other side of this ladder, by the way. It would be pretty cool if you could climb the ladder and then, you know, switch to the other side if you needed to, just like you can in Assassin's Creed. That would be a slick move. They should put that in a level editor. Okay, so finally we came back the way we came. Let's flip the switch, and it's going to put us back in that basement where all the traps are. And there's still some items in here too that we haven't picked up yet. And I purposely bypassed them in order to get them later. So now that we just kind of need to go that direction anyway now. Otherwise we'd have to backtrack a couple times. There's that spinny thing. Just avoid it, go to the left, and inside of here, there's a large med pack. Alright. Let's grab this and then turn around. And you might want to save your game because we're about to go head-to-head with this boulder thing that smashes. It's pretty simple to get through, but it can be unfair at times, so just save it just in case. Just jump on the side of these things and then continue running to avoid the next trap. Don't worry about down that hall, there's nothing down there. Stop for a brief second because these blades are perfectly timed to smack you as you are running through there. Take a left into this opening and then you'll find an elevator that she will use in order to elevate herself up to some items, at least for now. We got some bandages and some shotgun shells, and we're also going to want to use the elevator again and continue going upward. Okay, finally she makes it to the top, and let's exit this whole bottom area. We're gonna go back into the Hall of Seasons, the main big area where Joey's chilling. And here is that one door that I mentioned before. Like I said that you'd come out of that eventually. Well, we finally came out of it. And you come out of that anytime you come out of the basement. Now we see what's going on here. We turn these things on. Aha! Yeah, now Joey's impressed. He's like, I don't know what you did, but props is what he's saying right now. Thanks, Joey. We appreciate the support, man. Okay, so let's go over here, and we want to hop on each one of these as they're like, as the next one's at its lowest point, and as the other one's moving up. Like right there should be a good time to jump. Let's go over here. Wait for that one to come down. Wait for me to rise. There we go. Carefully hop over to the next platform. Same thing here. Don't even change what you were doing. Just do the same thing. Joey wishes he could do this stuff. Okay, so it's kind of awkward trying to grab this thing. For some reason, she doesn't grab it sometimes, but looks like I was successful this time. And now we're on top of this ring. We want to look for this flat beam that's coming off of it. Okay, all the other ones kind of have a curve to it or beveled, so the flat one will let you run on it. And you want to turn to the right. You can go to the left and you can activate one of Joey's friends, but you don't need to go that way at all. And here's one that activates anyway, but just run past them. And if you really want to, you can use your shotgun to blow them over the edge, which I may do here if they get in the way, but I'm going to anticipate them not getting in the way. Okay, so yeah, the jump stair glitch will get you to the top of this really quickly. Alright, so we come out here and we got a couple more of Joey's friends just hanging out up here. Clear him, and then there's another one up here. Later, dude. And you'll find this climbable wall here and then a switch over there. We're gonna go pull that lever, and but keep in mind that there's also an extra way you can go from here. There's more climbable wall, as you can see above the lever. Well, the thing is, we don't have the strength in order to complete that climb, just like in the first level when we weren't able to shimmy far enough. Same thing here, and in this case it's going to be completely fatal, as it was in the first level as well. But pull this lever, we definitely want to do this, and it's going to open a door that will give us access to get that strength upgrade. Now, I don't think you can jump down from here to get over to that spot, so I end up going around this circle. I haven't tried thoroughly enough to be sure of that, though. Alright, so I just go around the circle. Just to say bye to Joey's friends one last time, you know? And here we are. Here's the door. There's all the climbable stuff. Actually, you may be able to run and jump over the... We'll try that on the way back. Here are some shotgun shells, and this is going to be the upgrade for you. Push this thing into the wall.
Feel stronger now.
And then turn to the left and get a large med pack. Now we want to head back. Let me save it real quick because I'm not sure if I can jump this, but I'm going to try it anyway. Maybe you can jump that. I never actually tried that. I don't know why I haven't tried it. Seems like it might be viable. I don't think so. You might be able to shimmy. Let's try shimmying real quick, and if not, then I'll just meet you guys on the other side. So I gotta run around that circle anyway. And that was completely horrible. Alright, well, I'll see you guys back over there. Alright guys, I'm back on this side, and I'm climbing the wall now. And this time, we are gonna just bypass the lever because, well, we already pulled it, and we want to go... We now have the strength in order to complete the climb all the way up to the top. So once you get to about here, you are going to need to fall off real quick, so that way it gives time for Laura to recoup. And then you want to climb the wall and just hold the up button. You don't even have to let go the entire time, except for when she grabs it to start monkey swinging. Then you're going to need to control her a little bit because you're going to need to guide her over to one of the platforms that's up here to the left. So as soon as she grabs him and starts monkey swinging, just veer to the left and aim for that little ledge, and you should make it just in time. Okay, so now the next jump, what we gotta do is we gotta follow the ceiling off that way in that direction. I don't know if you guys can see it, exactly what I'm talking about, but it's a little difficult to see. But just follow what I do, and you will find that you are gonna go in the right direction. So come to this edge right here, and then Laura will turn around and begin climbing up again. Now that requires some strength for sure. I don't even know what she's holding on to. When she gets to this part, right about here, you can do a backflip safely into this room. And now let's go and have fun trying to fight one of the worst boss fights I've ever played in video games. And I'll explain a few things as soon as we begin here.
Ultra vigilis umbram, ecce veritas. Through the spirit of the keeper, behold the truth.
Alright, so basically what we have here is this ghost, and he's going to attack you and everything, but you can avoid his attacks if you just duck. So basically if you duck, then you won't have to worry about any damage from him, which is cool. We want to come over here, I'm going to get all these items while I explain the fight. Basically, he needs to be... basically, your goal here is to claim the Obscura Painting, but the thing is it keeps jumping from pedestal to pedestal, and the reason why is because this guy is making it happen that way. And what you need to do is you need to stun him so that way it gives you enough time to go grab the thing, which really doesn't, and then grab it and then leave. So you really don't have to kill him, you just have to grab the Obscura Painting and then leave. Alright, so that's all for the items on this side. There's 4 over there. Now there's some more over here. A lot of people claim to use the shotgun because it seems to work really well. I have to disagree. In this case, I'm going to use the Desert Ranger. Now this is what's going to make this fight. It's a pretty cool concept. I like the fight of the concept of the fight, but the thing is that it was so poorly executed that it makes for terrible gameplay. What I recommend using is the Desert Ranger. It seems to work really well. The targeting system is going to be your worst enemy in this case. Now one thing that you need to do is you need to know where the Obscura Painting is. When you came in the room, you saw a cutscene, and it showed you where it's at, okay? Now, it's not nearly as bright as it was then, but it's still in the same place, at least for now, unless you came near it, then it probably jumped around. So anyway, what I'm going to do, is I know where it's at. I know where it's at in my mind. It's actually just in front of me. I got to shoot the ghost until I stun him, and I'm just going to spam my Desert Ranger in his face until he does get stunned. Now, as soon as he goes, he's pretty much stunned, so get over here and grab the Obscura Painting. I got it. Now let's get out of here. Pretty sure the Desert Ranger is the answer. Okay, so now that we have that fight taken care of, let's continue on. This is the way we came, and then this is the way we need to go. This is going to take us back into Tomb of Ancients. As we approach this door, this water is going to fill the area, which is fine because we need to swim up here anyway. Makes it a lot easier getting back, so I really appreciate them doing that for us. Otherwise, we have to climb this whole situation, and that wasn't fun. I don't think Joey's down there. I think he's on vacation. If we swim up here, we can get some air if you ever need any, but also there is a pickup that we can grab right here on this ledge. It's just some bandages. Okay, let's get back in the water so we can leave. The entrance, the exit, I guess, would be in this direction, directly underneath that. Okay, follow this and then swim up. And this is going to take us back into the Archaeological Dig site. Alright, so now that we're here, let's exit. And this isn't going to be very long either. We're just going to climb this fence, and then this is the original entrance to this place. Now we're back in the galleries, and they're under siege, so yeah, we're gonna have some fun. We're gonna want to select our taser again. Remember, we've been using we used the Desert Ranger just a second ago. The taser is still pretty awesome. Like I said, even after I get the SMG, I'm still gonna be using this thing, so it's one hit stun. Just pop this guy in the face, and then he drops some ammunition, so we definitely want to do that if you're hungry for ammunition. Alright, let's keep that taser out because we're going to need to fight another one here in a second.
Take the rear door. Face off.
Swing to sector A9. Fan out and keep low. Okay, maintain radio silence. You have your targets. Move out.
Okay, so clearly that guy doesn't need a gas mask, but we will be needing it. Pop that guy off. Just zap him, and then he doesn't... I think he does drop something, so let's pick it up. Did you drop something? You did. Thank you. Alright, now let's go through this door. Now, as soon as you go through this door, you're going to be in another poisoned area, just like you were in the derelict apartments. Except this time, we're going to need to get a gas mask. Alright, there's a guy chilling over here, doesn't know what the hell's going on, zap him, and then he's going to drop a new gun for you, and it's pretty useless compared to the taser, so I would recommend not using it. Alright, so now we're going to enter this room. And this guy's going to come from the ceiling to zap him real quick. Delayed reaction. But he's going to drop some ammunition. Alright, now turn to the left here. There's a couple doors here we can't open yet. But we will be back here to open them. Zap that guy, and then he drops some ammunition as well. I believe he's the last guy that's going to drop anything for us. Alright, let's go up here, and we're going to get our gas mask. Now, you have to get the gas mask, otherwise you don't set things in motion that you need to. You don't cause environmental events. Let's withdraw our taser, zap this guy, he doesn't drop anything. We want to go into the first door on the right. And go inside of here to claim the gas mask, and you can put it on immediately if you want, if you're worried about life, which doesn't really take that much away. Or you can wait until your yeah, she's explaining a new ability. You can wait until your health bar, your breath bar goes down low, and then pop it on. Then you have more breath if you need more time, but that doesn't really matter. So let's just go ahead and put it on for now. Okay, and as she mentioned, she has a new ability, Sprint, which is actually really great improvement from the classic Tomb Raider games. It's fluid, it makes sense, and it's easy to use. I like it, so definitely an upgrade from the previous Tomb Raider games. Now, what we were missing here is some pills, which is why I came back in here to grab this. I also wanted to demonstrate the Sprint ability. Now that we have those pills, let's get out of here, open this, go toward this door, and we'll get this cutscene showing that one of the doors that we were at previously is now able to be opened. So we're gonna go do these things. Just go down the stairwell. There's gonna be a couple guys at the end of the hallway when we get down there. That's gonna make it fun. Now you can switch between targets if you tap the circle button, so zap him and then tap circle and then zap him. The circle, by that I mean the roll button, you know, the roll key. Okay, so now that we got those guys out of the way, let's open this door and wait for this guy to come down and zap him real quick. He doesn't drop anything either. And there's gonna be another guy in here. Oh, stupid targeting system. See, that's how long it takes for her to lose her lock. That's why I zap and put the weapon away. Alright. And this is going to be the end of this video. We'll be showing these cutscenes, so stick around. But I am badassgamez. Thank you very much for watching my video, and I will see you guys next time. Take it easy.
You okay?
Bouchard, what are you doing here?
No time now. Quickly!
Was anyone around when you got here?
No one. Come on!
Bouchard, I must get back to Von Croy's apartment. There's something I have to check out there.
Your friend's place, of course. Where is it?
Rue Valise, the Chantel building. Do you know it?
My driver will. Get in.
What were you doing at the Louvre?
Joining police shortwave. You were attracting a lot of attention in there. I figured you might need some help.
Thanks.
Wouldn't you prefer somewhere safer than your friend's apartment?
I found some leads in the Louvre that may link to his death. I have to check his apartment.
We're almost there. There's something you should know. The police bands were full of details of another monstrum killing in Prague.
Prague? Not a dealer named Vasily. Matthias Vasily?
Yes. You knew him?
He's connected with what I need to find at Von Croy's apartment. I need to go in alone.
Okay, I'll wait here.
Appreciate it, Bouchard.
She's inside now. You can send in the cleaner.